Hi folks, Ray David here. Welcome to the Movie Reviewers 100 channel. This week it is Kung Fu films, and the film I'm going to speak about is the 2004 film Kung Fu Hustle. It was written and it stars Stephen Chow, who is a Hong Kong action comedy actor, director, and his films are absolutely hilarious. No, they're so zany and so well made as well. The film that I'd seen him in originally was Shaolin Soccer, which is exactly the same sort of, done in the same style as Kung Fu Hustle, where he plays a down on his luck guy who becomes a soccer star. No, and they do kung fu through they play football in a kung fu style and stuff, and it was this really funny film. But the film I'm going to speak about is probably, this is in my opinion, I think this is his best film. It's Kung Fu Hustle. The basic plot is set in Shanghai, I think, 1940s, and the Axe Gang are the most notorious gang out. No, they rule everywhere, but they don't go to the slums of Shanghai and stuff. But one day, Stephen Chow and his buddy, I think their names are, Stephen Chow's called Singh and the other guy's called Bone, who's a chubby guy. They go to this tenement block. It's called what's it called again? It's the Pigsty Alley. That's what it's called, and they're trying to extortionate money, saying that they're part of the Axe Gang and stuff, and then the locals take none of it, and it turns out that the Axe Gang turn up, but they get their asses whipped by three sort of kung fu masters that were sort of just trying to live a quiet life in this tenement block. You know, one's like a tailor, one was a baker, and another guy was someone else. So all the Axe guys get their asses kicked down to Stephen Chow and his buddies' sort of incompetence and stuff, you know, pretending that they were part of their gang. So they get captured by the boss of the Axe Gang, and he says that they've got to kill the landlady and the landlord, you know, to be part of the gang and stuff. So they're trying to kill the landlady, and that turns out in farcical conditions. You know, Stephen Chow ends up getting he's trying to throw daggers at her at one point, and he ends up just putting all the daggers in the cell and stuff. It's like really slapstick comedy. So then eventually, it turns out that it goes on. They get the bad guys get other bad guys to come, that are better quality and stuff, but they get their asses whipped. And then eventually the landlord and the landlady, they've actually been the top martial artists. They beat everybody up. But then the Axe Gang, they have a guy who's in prison. He's called the Beast, and Stephen Chow has got to get him out of the jail and get them to fight the landlord and the landlady and stuff. Eventually, the Beast turns on Stephen Chow, and he has to take him on at the end and stuff. And there's a love interest in it as well. That's the basic plot, but really, what makes this film so good is the style of it is absolutely fantastic. Cinematography is brilliant. It's got absolutely everything in it. At the beginning, you think it's like a serious sort of mob film, but then the Axe Gang, they start doing this elaborate dance scenes, with the axes and everything, and other notable things are like the guy, the choreographer of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, The Matrix and stuff. He actually choreographed the fight scenes in this, and you can just see it's absolutely spectacular. There's loads of film references in this film as well. You see there's scenes in here with the Axe Gang are there's 100 or even probably more in some scenes, and it's a parody of the Matrix films, and when Agent Smith turns into hundreds of them and stuff. But there's absolutely no CGI. It's just they're actually live actors that are playing the part. Loads of good kung fu in it and stuff, but the hilarious scenes are just absolutely hilarious. Even there's bits when Stephen Chow's getting chased by the landlady, and it turns into a Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner scene where their legs are absolutely are gone that fast you can't even make out their legs and stuff. But really top notch. What I would do with this film as well, whenever I watch a subtitle film, I've got to see it in subtitles, the original way that it was intended. But the Stephen Chow films, they're absolutely brilliant when you put on the audio. You know that the audio has been dubbed into English. It makes it even more funnier. Just the banner is absolutely hilarious, and I would highly recommend this film if you've not seen it. If you like your cartoons, like your Roadrunners, and you like comedy, just to be wacky and stuff, and you like kung fu stuff, I highly recommend this film. So that's my review for the week. Please look out for other reviews and leave comments and subscribe. Thanks for now.